Abrego Garcia was asked if he was a gang member. When he told police that he was not, they said that they did not believe him and demanded he provide information on other gang members. The police told plaintiff Abrego Garcia that he would be released if he cooperated, but he repeatedly told them that he did not have any information to give because he did not know anything. That's a quote from Roger Parloff's Lawfare article about the March 2019 detainment and immigration trial of Abrego Garcia. You should be paying very close attention to the case of Kilmar Abrego Garcia and the administration's efforts to defy a unanimous Supreme Court ruling. This attack on due process is not just an attack on the rights of non-citizens, it's an attack on the rights of everyone. When a precedent is set of being denied due process and getting deported under the basis of legal status to reside in the United States, anyone who doesn't carry around their birth certificate is at risk of deportation. Donald Trump was caught in a hot mic moment with Bukele in the Oval Office, referencing homegrown ones being on the horizon for deportation to El Salvador next, and that Bukele might have to build more to accommodate them. So, to make sure I'm following along, it's not okay for people who attacked police officers with flagpoles and attempted an insurrection against the United States to serve more than 3 years, but we're going to send an American citizen who sets a Tesla on fire to an El Salvadoran death camp. Got it. Speaking of the press event in the Oval Office with Bukele, you had this fascist little weasel fuck, Stephen Miller, suggesting that the Supreme Court decision that unanimously and clearly stated that the administration had to facilitate a return of Abrego Garcia to the United States, that is actually not correct, and that this ruling was somehow in favor of the administration. Here's the thing that bugs me about what people aren't seeing in this, is that if the administration had an enormous rap sheet into Abrego Garcia, if he was credibly accused and guilty of all sorts of violent crimes or for plotting violent crimes with MS-13, they wouldn't be able to help themselves from shouting it from the mountaintops. But they've been quiet. The only thing I can find that this man seems to be credibly accused of is entering the country illegally. So on every legal basis, the Trump administration loses every single argument. They just have no leg to stand on here. So why would we look at a man who's been here for 14 years, has a wife, children, with no criminal record? Judge Zinnes, a district judge who is handling the remediation of this, is thankfully putting her foot down and ordered an expedited discovery process, recognizing that there may be attempts to defy court orders playing out, and reiterated the administration's obligation to return Abrego Garcia. This, to me, is the first true test of how well our republic withstands and can navigate a true constitutional crisis. It is more important now than ever that we do not go silent.